All right, you idiots, get ready. I'm leaving the room. Everyone set your places. Resident Evil sucks ass.
You are wrong.
I'm an unbeliever. You boo.
Everything
Boo this
you
land.
think is
Boo,
incorrect.
Boo.
Jump
Burn
off
the
a cliff.
witch. Burn the witch.
Go fuck yourself.
What happened?
Yeah. Hi. Welcome to the live season finale of Hot Takes. Apparently saying that on the internet can get you crucified in some places. And in other foreign countries, believe it or not.
We know where you live.
Exactly. So, yeah, very, very unpopular take. I realize that. But that's why I saved it for the season fucking finale. Because I have a very wild history with Resident Evil as a franchise, as a whole even. And Resident Evil is one of those very surprisingly not as confusing chronological series, but still morbidly fucked up series that really takes your head for a spin. And don't worry, Resident Evil is not as confusing as Kingdom Hearts. We'll cover that monstrosity another day too. But one season finale at a time. So, but for this season finale, I had to invite some good friends of mine because these are people who are a little hand jerking motion in one hand and a bottle of lotion in the other, obsessed with Resident Evil.
Oh no, raw.
Joining us is someone you may have heard from rare occasion, is my good friend Casey, aka Koza.
Oh, Casey. Hey, Casey.
That's me.
Joining us is our demonic entity friend and our friend from another galaxy, WB, aka the name we shall not mention, but formerly also known as Shadow.
Hello.
And joining us after taking down a double-decker pickle and tuna fish chocolate fudge sundae sandwich is our good friend Randy, aka Shag.
Howdy ho.
Oh God, just hearing about that gave me indigestion.
Chocolate and tuna. What?
It was a,
Go to therapy.
it was a Scooby-Doo reference.
I know.
Oh,
I know it
just
was,
like-
but just the thought of it made my stomach churn.
Yeah.
So grody.
But yeah, so Resident Evil. And look, I didn't want to do anything flashy or gimmicky for the season finale. I just wanted to give you this hot take live and raw. I just wanted to fucking slam it right there, unzip my pants, and throw it right on the desk just for everyone to see.
Speaking
Yeah.
of raw, let's get to talking about Leon. I can't say it with a straight
Wow.
face.
Oh,
Nope. So,
Hello.
hello. So,
I mentioned the Leon, and then here comes Nix.
So yeah, Resident Evil. We're gonna start from the beginning. Now, I'm gonna say this outright because this is how we're gonna start this off. We are gonna start off in somewhat chronological order. And this is the reason why we're doing this live. Because if we're going to discuss the series as a whole, we're going to discuss the series as a whole.
We're gonna be here for hours.
Are we gonna talk about the movies, like the stage production that was in Japan and all that shit?
No. So we're going to be talking strictly and only the games.
Okay.
So, because we will literally be here for hours on end if we discuss actually the fucking movies, the spin-offs, the OVAs, all the other shit. So, instead we're going to strictly discuss the games themselves and specifically the mainline games. We can discuss the spin-offs as sort of an addendum near the end, but like I want to get the mainline games out of the way and why I have strong opinions about these games.
In other words, Minecraft is wrong about everything.
But the reason why I have a panel list of people is to sort of give some justification, some justification, some nuance to everything, and maybe hopefully educate me a little bit and maybe soften the blow for you, the audience.
Okay, but keep in mind, you have at least 2 people in here that are unbelievably thirsty for Leon, so we may be very
Which
biased.
is why you're specifically invited to this. So, I invited you two for a reason. Let's discuss. Starting off with Resident Evil 1.
May I make a correction real quick?
Yeah, I was just saying, aren't we going to talk about Zero?
Resident Evil 0.
yep.
It is a mainline game. It is a prequel to 1, technically.
Fair enough. Okay.
It does
Resident Evil.
intertwine
Makes
with
sense.
one.
Okay. Then we're going to say this outright. Resident Evil 0, I have not played.
Fair.
That's fair. I mean, a lot of
It
people.
was only on the GameCube, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
I'm,
If
I'm
I'm
fairly new to the
correctly.
franchise, so I haven't like played the OG games.
Yeah,
I need to since they're on PlayStation.
they are.
Yeah,
So,
they're all right now. The originals are on
Yeah,
the stores.
yeah,
They
I got
all
and they're
are.
usually on sale,
Right now, they're cheap. They're like $10.
which is not bad. So, Resident Evil 0, I have not played like any of. I had an ex that played it and showed me Resident Evil 0, and I watched her play Resident Evil 0. And she was also very white paint thirsty for Leon as well. But Resident Evil 0, while it is canonical and it is part of the main timeline, I do not have much knowledge about Resident Evil 0. So, I've enlisted your guys' help. Give me a very brief summary of 0.
I got this. So Resident Evil 0 basically is, you follow Rebecca Chambers, who's part of the STARS team that inevitably goes into the mansion in Resident Evil 1, so we'll get to that later. But basically, she's on this train, and there's a escaped fugitive on said train, and also zombies show up on said train. So basically, it's trains and crime and zombies all in the same game.
So, zombies on a train.
Zombies on the train.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty
Alright.
much. With
Cool.
leeches.
All right, leeches and zombies
That
on a
much I
train.
know. Yeah.
All right. Sounds like something I'll have to stream and check out at some point, potentially. Or I'll have Hanako check it out because she's the Resident Evil fan. I'm not. So, but yeah. So Resident Evil 0. I have no thoughts or opinions on it, but it wouldn't be fair to hate on that game if I have no knowledge on it.
Fair.
Resident Evil 1.
The one that started it all.
OG.
I hope you're ready for this shocking twist.
Let me guess.
You've never played it.
I've played it and I like it.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Now, are you talking about the original, like, PlayStation version?
Yes.
Or the
yes. No, the PlayStation version.
remake? Okay.
The original 3D animated 2D polygon fucking busted jank look 98
So
Windows
did you-
98 looking ass.
Did you play the original, or the
the
director's
original
cut?
or the director's, because the music is different.
yep.
And it's
There's a-
worse than the
There's a
director's
fun
cut.
fact about that.
I have played both versions because I have a funny small antidote to talk about that. Anyone
Are you
remember?
poisoned?
Possibly. It is probably poisoned, except for some guy named Cusco, but that's in the Aztec era. It's a guy from the era.
Thing.
Yeah.
Or the first go.
Right. So, funny antidote. Anyone remember PlayStation Home?
Vaguely.
Game.
Long story short, I wound up getting a free copy digitally of Resident Evil 1, the PS1 version, and the director's cut via a quest I did from PlayStation Home.
Oh.
So, it was pretty neat. And as such, I played it because I was like, oh, it's a PS1 classic, and this normally costs like $10, but I got it for free. Sure, I'll play it. So I played that, and then I was like, oh, hey, you know what? This is very much horror empathized. This is very much horror themed. There's a lot more ambiance to the horror. There is a lot more suspense. It's very eerie. It's very spooky. Yes, there's zombies, and yes, there is a kind of underlining story involving some guy and a virus and some corporation and whatnot, but that's not really the major important plot point. The major important plot point is it's you're in this mansion, and it's eerie, and there's zombie dogs and zombies and spookiness and
Could
traps.
have been a Jill
You-
sandwich.
Oh, you bastard! You beat me to it.
Right. and you know, there's a whole lot of all sorts of booby trap, full on just classic 80s cheese horror that
Sounds like booby.
that I actually really liked Resident Evil 1 because it felt like it was still introducing the idea of what Resident Evil is, but keeping the horror intact. It was horror focused. And as such, that's going to play a very important key in tonight's discussion. It was horror focused. So, thoughts on Resident Evil 1? What do y'all think?
I would say it is obviously the one that started the franchise. It is iconic. I almost want to say it's timeless, but let's be real. It shows its age.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
but
tank
still,
controls, man.
That,
but that's what I like about it, is the tank controls.
It's bad. It's bad.
I like the
Even
tank
30
controls.
years ago, it was rough.
gotta admit,
That's
though,
fine with me.
Yeah.
shot with the zombie is still amazing.
Yeah,
Still
The
good.
very first zombie.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dude, it's iconic.
Satisfying.
I remember seeing that when I was a little kid. I was over at my best friend's house, and his older brother had a. Well, actually, this is the remake version, and I was a little kid, and I had never heard of Resident Evil before. He's playing it for the first time. I'm watching him. I'm maybe 7 or 8 at the time, and he gets to that part with the first zombie reveal. I was so terrified. I did not sleep that night.
Oh no.
I was a little child. I was young and innocent before the mental illness set in.
Before the mental illness set in.
This is going to be a bit of a shocker. I've actually never personally played Resident Evil 1.
Wow.
That's fine.
Like, I've watched people play it, like, I've watched playthroughs of it, I've also watched speedruns of it, but I personally have never sat down and actually played it.
Wow.
Yeah, me neither.
Get out of this call. How dare you, you
How
fake fan.
dare you.
I'm obviously kidding.
Listen, I was a little kid when that game came out. And came with my little-
You're
this is actually
fine.
the first one I saw. And that's actually where I fell in love with Leon Kennedy, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Fair enough.
Oh, boy, will we.
Now,
Okay, but here's
before...
what I had the DS version of 1.
See, there you go. Now, before we continue, can one of you do me a favor and check the streams to make sure your guys' audio is coming through?
Oh, yeah. I got you.
Yeah, just keep talking for a sec while he checks the audio.
I'm talking. I'm in stream.
Oh, I can't because I'm in an ad.
Oh, no.
Check the YouTube version. Check the YouTube version.
Well, here's a question for you, Crash. Since you like 1, who do you like better? Do you like Jill or do you like Chris?
Jill, because 2 extra inventory.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. You like girls with pockets?
I lean more towards Jill, but Chris is more practical for me. But
That boulder punching asshole?
I'd rather pick Jill.
I am going to mute you all for a second just so I can hear the stream.
Makes sense.
Oh, okay. That way you don't have that reverb of all of us talking and then
Yeah.
have
Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, God. How do I mass mute people? All right. Crash muted.
I was going to say just deafen.
Yeah, just
Check
deafen.
Yeah.
I'm old. I don't know how to use Discord. All right. Everybody's
Well,
muted.
I
I
think
am
we
checking the
recorded
stream.
This fucking guy.
Nix is fine. I'm fine. Shadow's fine.
Can you hear me?
Crash is fine. I can only assume Shaggy's fine since everybody else
Yeah.
is fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Wanted to make sure. So, now he's got to unmute everybody. I'm gonna laugh if he forgets to unmute
All right.
us.
You're all unmuted. Shut up.
But no, getting back to the actual discussion. No, I
big
like
deal.
I like Jill. Jill also brought a lot of interesting character, considering this was the first game, and considering that what I liked about the first game too was that it was more, it struck more of a balance between character focus, story focus, and slowly seeping in the idea that there's more to everything than meets the eye. I like a very particular type of horror, as some of you may know. I am a very big fan of things like Final Destination, Paranormal Activity, The Exorcist, sci-fi horror, shit like Ex Machina, Lucy, Selfless, a lot of these movies to name. I like a lot of the, oh God, what the actual mental fuck kind of horror. So I'm not into the big, oh, there's a guy out to get you and stab you, and look at, oh no, you're bleeding and dying, you're being stabbed. So for me,
He's pulling his wiener out.
he's pulling his cock out now. But
Yeah, but
That's a
those are
different
so
kind of
campy,
horror.
I love those. Yeah, that's a slasher.
yeah, but like I liked Resident Evil 1 because it blended a nice mix between like a little slasher feeling, but a lot of like dramatic horror feeling, a lot of tension horror, a lot of suspense horror.
And body horror.
And body horror.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Normally, I'm not,
And the
I'm not
body
big on
horror.
body horror, but Resident Evil does it just right.
Oh, yeah.
It does
Like,
it good.
Even if they go over the top with it, it fits the theme.
Yes, it does.
So, and as such, that's why I like Resident Evil 1. And yes, I've played the director's cut. There is a difference between the director's cut and the non-director's cut. A lot of the director's cut mostly adds some extra stuff and fixes some of the music, but overall, you're not missing much.
Except for the really shitty music.
But if you can get past that,
It's so bad.
if you can get
Like, I hear
past
complaints
that,
about the voice acting, but if you
Oh,
put it in
dude,
the
the
context
voice
of like
acting.
schlocky old sci-fi films, it makes
It's
perfect
cheesy
sense.
dialogue.
but that's
I mean, it's
what I
fine.
like. I like cheesy dialogue. I like
Yeah,
cheesy
like-
voice acting.
This is the kind of thing that Mystery Science Theater 3000 would have made fun of.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, on to Resident Evil 2.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Everybody. Oh no.
Oh, why
Okay.
do I suddenly hear "Daddy's Home" by Usher playing?
Okay. Resident Evil 2. I will say this here in just a moment because I got to pull up one thing real quick.
You also have to take a drink of water because I redeemed channel points, you dingus.
I got some Sprite right here.
That is not hydration.
I also have water.
Drink water.
Okay,
Nerd.
It's fine.
good lad.
Hey, I'm drinking liquid death, Crash. Drink some liquid death.
I have Liquid Death. I was actually going to do a taste test for Hell Week later on tomorrow.
Ah.
So,
Crash, is the thing that you're grabbing your will? Because are you about to say that you hated to?
Oh no, your silence is loud.
Just know I'm already in your walls.
which one?
Yes.
No, just blanket statement. Resident Evil 2, do you like it or dislike it?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2, I like a good
Uh-huh.
chunk of it.
Okay.
There are some things that definitely could have been better,
Okay.
but overall, it is definitely an improvement from the first one.
Okay.
Okay.
But there are some
Good answer.
things that just could have been tweaked. That's all.
Okay.
Not necessarily anything that like I necessarily overall hated, but just stuff that I was just like, you know what, for the time being and for what it was, fine. this is due to the limitations of the software and due to obviously them trying to outdo themselves compared to the first one. It's fine. There are, like I said, there are still stuff that I liked with the second one, and I recognize what it does, but I still prefer the first game more than the second one. Not to say the second one is like, you know, the worst thing in the world, but again, I still would play it.
Okay.
So,
little addendum I want to make to that. So the original game on PlayStation was 2 discs.
yes.
The Nintendo 64 version was on 1 cartridge, and it had the entire game on it, and they added more to it.
Yes.
So the Nintendo 64 version is honestly impressive for what they were able to do.
Especially at the time.
So,
And then also,
Real.
so good.
so the version that I played,
God, the remake.
yeah, the version that I played was I played the PlayStation version first, and then I think years later I played the N64 version. But that was at a friend's house. Like, how do I describe the environment for you guys? Okay, all right, I'm a product of the 90s. I have to explain this to the audience at home, not to
I
you
think
guys.
all of us are, Crash. What are you
I was
talking
born in
about?
92.
Again, explain to the
90
audience,
here.
not to you guys. But,
Hey, kids, we're old.
hey kids, we're fucking old.
My back hurts, and I groan when I get out of bed.
I have an ice pack on my chest. That's how old I am.
I question when I fart.
Yes. That's a statement. I question when I fart.
Let's be real, it's a coin toss.
If you don't thrash violently when you sneeze, you're not very old.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you don't flip
exactly.
a disc.
If you don't have like a spasm and a mini seizure from sneezing, what's wrong with you? But Resident Evil 2. All right. I played the N64 version at a friend's house, and it was one of those things where, like, you ever go spend the night at a friend's house, you get like a 2-liter of fucking Dr. Pepper or Pepsi, and like you got a large Supreme Pizza from Pizza Hut, and you got a fucking copy of the game, and you're staying up all night because you're so fascinated by this new horror game, and like it's a Saturday night, and you got nowhere to be, school's out, like, you know that vibe when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, ye golden days.
That's the vibe that was with Resident Evil 2. It was more of a, you know what, this was a one-time experience, back playing on the PlayStation, I had fun, it was okay, and then another friend of mine got the N64 version, and we wound up getting a hold of my friend who had the PlayStation version, and so the three of us got together for a sleepover and actually, like, compared the two versions. So, and the activity itself was fun. The game itself was all right. Like I say, while the N64 version definitely has more to it and crams more in that one cartridge and they add more content, ultimately, it doesn't necessarily serve a purpose to the grand scheme of things. It's there if you want it and it's accessible, but you could still get a good time playing the PlayStation version as well too, is the point. So, and yes, let's address this early on because this is going to be a running gag. Resident Evil 2 also introduces
Leon Scott Kennedy.
Go ahead.
Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. I want to see them man titties. Bark, bark, bark.
And we're not talking about like daddy Leon like we have now. No, we're talking
No, we're talking about 21-year-old twink
21.
Leon.
Boy,
He's a young
could
boy.
be a model in anything.
He's a little sprite.
He's a little
talking
sprite.
about that. Nah, he's a twink.
Me when he shows up on screen.
Horny bastards, all of you.
You love us.
Have we met?
Dude, he's a
Right.
good-looking dude.
Right.
Look, I'm straight. He's a handsome son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Then everyone's
I like
saying,
women, but goddamn, I let him fucking snap my neck.
I wouldn't go
Damn.
that far.
I would.
I wanted him to pick up like one of his weapons and say "Hello, gorgeous." Because
Ooh.
No, I'm envisioning more of the not the Animaniacs bit, the Looney Tunes bit with Michigan J. Frog, where it's the "Hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal, baby, my heart's on fire," that type of thing. But
nah, see, like I'm like that wolf, like where it's like my eyes are popping out my skull. I'm like, oh, wooga.
awooga.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so that's kind of the thing. I'm gonna get this out of the way, and I really hate to say this. I'm not into Leon.
It's okay. You can have wrong opinions.
I'm not into him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, gang.
What, do you like Big Buff Chris more?
I don't like Leon or Chris.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's
Remake
Who do you like as a main protagonist male? Who do you like?
Remake 3 Carlos?
no.
You don't even like Carlos?
I don't.
Wesker?
Let's just do this right out the way. I am not attracted to any of the characters in Resident Evil as a franchise. None of them.
Bullshit. There's someone. There
None
has
of
to be.
them. Nope.
There has
nope.
to be.
There is not.
There has to be.
There's not.
Everybody has one.
Not even Lady Dimitrescu? What?
Nope.
Not even the man.
What?
No.
What, really?
You don't like what?
Nope.
What?
Let's get this out of the way. I was hoping we'd get this done later in the stream, but we're doing this now.
Oh, it ain't happening. This is an intervention now.
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah.
Sorry. Look,
We're having an intervention with Crash.
you really want to know my taste in men?
Sure.
I already know.
Go
I
ahead.
already know your taste in men, man.
All right, then say it.
You like your coffee black.
Okay, then the black cop in 7.
No.
The one that dies at the very
Or
beginning?
the one in 2.
No.
Also,
No.
guys,
Sorry, I don't like anyone in Resident Evil. So,
Wow.
yeah.
What about... Nah, never mind.
No.
Not even the
Okay.
women?
Okay.
No.
What?
Really?
Not the men, not the women, not the zombies, not the dog, not the pizza, not even the helicopter itself.
That is so interesting.
Yeah?
Mr. X, Nemesis.
Nothing.
Her at the
Yeah, you
beginning
don't
of the
like the
second
big
remake.
buff zombie dude?
Nothing.
not even fucking the guy from fucking Resident Evil 7, or not 7, 8. That's
No.
voiced by Neil Mason, fucking Heisenberg.
No.
You don't like him either.
No.
You don't like Metal Dad.
No.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy to me.
No. I'm
Wow.
sorry. Like, look.
Wow.
All right. Honest opinion. You want my taste in men? I'll give it to you straight. Ironic as I say that sentence. I know.
Yeah,
Laugh.
just-
Pause for laughter. But no, this is my taste in men. Okay. I have like maybe 4 different types of men. All right. I have what I call the intelligence type, which is it's not about what their looks are. It's more about what's in their brain and how they enunciate, how they articulate, how they speak to the world, how they pronounce their presence to an audience. I like a sophisticated man, especially one who can be a little chauvinistic, a little Broadway, a little like, hey, I'm gonna put on a show for you, and then we'll have dinner after the show, type of thing.
So a Tom Hiddleston.
Hey, you literally just described Leon.
That is Leon.
No,
kind of.
Leon's a meat hunk. I don't like the meat hunk.
Dude's
No, he's
charismatic as
not.
fuck, man.
I don't like Leon.
Okay,
Oh.
fine. Okay, okay.
I don't like Leon. Okay, I'm talking like.
Well, guys,
I'm talking
the stream has been
Broadway.
fun. I have to go.
God. God.
Oh, look at the time.
Oh, look at the time.
Oh.
No, the second.
Oh, look at that. It's time for me to bomb Oklahoma.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't say that on stream.
Don't say that on stream.
Oh, I probably shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
On all
For the
intents and
record, that
purposes,
was a joke.
This is a joke.
This is a joke. Okay. The second type of guy I like, I do like a little bit of muscle on my guy, but I don't like guys that are overly muscular. I don't like.
Not like a Bautista
Leon.
or
I don't like Leon. I kind of like.
It finally changed your opinion.
I'm like, you know, you like him.
I don't like him.
Like literally everything you were saying is describing fucking Leon S. Kennedy.
I
What the
don't like. Just
It really is.
I don't find him attractive. Because here's the
Is it
third
because he's
thing.
a dude, bro? Is that why?
Part of it is he's a dude, bro. Yes, it's a big turn
He's
off.
a very punny man.
He's a himbo.
He's a dude, bro. He's a very much a. I love America. I love fighting. I love protecting. Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
no, he
bro.
doesn't.
Fucking.
No, he doesn't.
He may
Not
be
in
a
later
dude, bro, but
games.
he's not like
Ah,
No.
he's a
ah.
dude, bro, and he's an asshole, but he's not
Maybe.
outright rude to good people.
Yeah, no.
Unless,
he
you know-
protects people.
Yeah, like unless he's
Especially
like in
when
so
he's
much pain
fighting
that
early.
he can't help himself, like a normal human being.
Yeah.
Crash, you know what you signed up for, bringing all of us into
Dude,
this.
yeah, we were.
I know.
we know the character really well.
I know.
Obsessively.
But here's the thing, I'm just not into him because here's the third type of guy I'm into, okay? I like a build where, and this is going to be very weirdly specific to say, but I like a build where I care more about a balanced physique than I do someone who's like either like too fat, too skinny, too bulky, too like I don't like a guy that has like 25 fucking abs, okay? I like something that's normal, a little more
Someone's
realistic.
fit, but they're not too fit.
Yes.
So what you're describing to me, and I'm gonna have a confused moment with you. What you are describing to me is Leon fucking Scott Catch These Hands Kennedy.
Right. What is
Oh,
what
man.
is point
The
number 4?
size.
What is point number 4?
And the last point, the last type of man I'm into. At the end of the day, I'm pansexual, okay? So
Okay.
that
Okay,
means,
Leon probably has a cast iron somewhere.
Yeah.
oldest
he does.
joke in the book, but sure.
I mean, I'm right there with you. I gotta crack them jokes.
Right. Well, like an egg, because you're using a pan and a skillet to cook the egg. Ha, I got you.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
But
At the end of the day, I have always been more attracted to getting to know a person and their personality and their likes and dislikes over physical physique.
So you're demisexual.
Leaning, but more pan. I'm more pan than demi.
Oh God, Ironhide's in the chat.
I know.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Ironhide, he doesn't know anything about Resident Evil. Ironhide, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to leave.
Sorry, it's not Call of Duty or
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
It's not the pew pew shooters. It's
Sorry.
a different shooter.
I mean, we'll get there in 6.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah,
there.
we'll get there. So, sorry, buddy. But,
Okay. Okay.
Yes, what?
With that fourth point, you already know what I'm going to say.
I'm describing Leon fucking Kennedy.
Yes, you are.
I am just not attracted to him.
Okay.
I'm going to come over there and try to
Can we put a pin on this so we can go back to the games?
Okay,
So-
fine.
Here's my question. Do you like the main characters then? I mean, not attractiveness, but like as characters.
As characters, yeah, they suit pretty okay. I don't like all the main characters in all the games. We'll get to that in a moment. But a majority of them, yeah, they provide good storytelling when they try and act. But that's, again, something we'll get to in a moment. And when they do try to actually tell a coherent story, again, we'll get to that in a moment. When the characters actually feel like characters instead of stereotypes and cliches and archetypes, then yeah. But as far as Resident Evil 2 goes, I think the story helps. I think there's good world building. I think the new environments are good. And I think the improvements are good. But I'm not in it for Leon. I'm not in it for any of like the attraction to the characters. I'm not even in it for fucking Claire, right? But I'm in it because I like some of the better puzzle solving, the exploration, the combat is a better, but still not great. And on top of that, I like that there was clearly more of an effort to give this world a bit more depth.
Until they blew it up.
Until they blew it up.
Also,
Also,
Crash,
I
for
do
obvious
have
reasons, I am not going to say out loud what I just sent you on Facebook.
I mean, that part you can actually say. You just can't say the other thing you said.
No, I mean, I can't say it because there's people listening.
Ah, okay, got it. But yes, I see.
Witnesses and all that.
Witnesses. Right. Accomplices. So. But yeah, Resident Evil 2. It's alright. It's alright. So, Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3. Okay. Resident Evil 3.
You sound like that guy in Supernatural season 6, just going, season 6.
Oh my god, yes.
I think it was supposed to be Robert Singer. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I was told there were titties.
Alright. This is where the spicy takes actually start to finally come in. That's right, they didn't start early on. No, this is where it starts.
Oh, for 3.
This is where it starts. The main ones are for 4. But this is where it starts. Nemesis is a shitty character. I fucking hate his ass. He's stupid, he's annoying, he's a dumb brute, he's nothing but a fucking grunt. I understand the backstory, I understand the torture he went through, I understand the problems with the character. I think his character is fucking stupid. And I honestly believe that if Nemesis was not a character in the franchise would have been a lot better. They could have written a fucking goddamn stupid motherfucking character that could have been fucking better, but instead they had to write a stupid mutated dumbass brute who, woo, mutation, ooh, DNA, ooh, the Umbrella Corporation, ooh, we fucked up as a thing and mutated this guy. Oh, wow. Oh, man. He's like, You all could have easily, Capcom, you could have easily fucking made a better character instead of basically converting everybody into fucking tentacle monster porn. Okay? That's right. Literally the entire fucking reason why Nemesis is even relevant, other than maybe a few minor plot points in the later games and the overall lore of the Resident Evil franchise, is because everyone's a monster fucker. And they just don't want to say it out loud.
I will. I am one. I know what I'm about.
This episode, the writers thinly veiled
Fetish.
Yes.
Yes.
Awaken something in everybody.
Yes. You weren't expecting
And
rage
everybody
and
wants it
actual
in them.
screaming from me, were you?
No.
No. Nemesis is a bullshit character, and I have had so many fucking people since high school tell me, oh, Nemesis is misunderstood. Nemesis is a poor baby boy. Nemesis is just, you gotta love him. You gotta understand him. Oh, he's been through so much. I have watched and played better games that have done the cliche fucking character goes through a traumatic event, character is mutated and fucked up, character gets a redemption, character gets their comeuppance at the end arc. This has happened since the beginning of fucking media, and they don't even do much with Nemesis's character outside of maybe a few somewhat oddly satisfying things, but they take so fucking long to get there. And honestly, the motherfucker is hard to take down in the games. Games, plural.
That's the point. That's the point.
I know that's the point. But it doesn't feel satisfying to me when you take his ass down.
Okay.
Other than that...
Damn.
Other than that, again, they try and build on the world building, although they make it a little more convoluted since, again, things are more focused on Raccoon City and more on Raccoon City's aesthetic and background as a whole, rather than the actual plot points of the game. And we're more focused on the whole Umbrella Corporation stuff than we are kind of understanding, like, an overall world building, if that makes sense. And yes, before anyone says anything, I'm aware of Code Veronica. I am aware that Code Veronica was made concurrently and part of this sort of thing that ties into Resident Evil 3. I understand that. I had an ex-girlfriend who was like, no, you have to play Code Veronica to understand more about everything that happened and more about Nemi Poo and Nemi-san and all that. And I'm like, fucking bitch, shut up. Have to hydrate after screaming.
Reasonable.
Boy.
Okay. Peanut Gallery, thoughts?
If I'm being 100% honest, I never got the chance to play Original 3. And I do not own Remake 3, but I have not heard good things about it.
It's short.
It's very short for a reason.
They cut a lot of content
Like-
from the original.
That's
That
unfortunate.
was one of the biggest criticisms I heard. Like, I need to play all of the original games because I only played the remakes.
Mm-hmm.
OG's
Saw
great.
Someone play.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Resident Evil 1 and 2 felt satisfying because it felt like for as long as those games were, you really felt immersed in that world. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 3 feels like a quick fucking hand job behind the dumpster of Subway.
I mean, that could still be a good thing. You never know.
I mean, fair.
I mean, I've done things in weirder places.
I have too, but point is, I minus maybe some world building. Resident Evil 3 is more or less a pass for me. It's in like the close to negatives. So,
Okay.
also, where's Void? Where'd Nyx go?
Cooking.
Oh, okay.
Left. They're pieced out.
Oh, they didn't hear me scream about Nemesis?
No.
Oh. Well, damn. So,
Want to tell them 4 is about to come up?
yeah, I kind of want to wait for them to get back because 4.
They're gonna be busy for a bit. She's on her different chat on her Discord
Okay.
with her group.
Oh, how dare. Yes,
I just heard her.
Would you like to come back?
yes.
Oh, yep.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Look at that. 4? Yes.
yes. I was
Go
waiting.
on.
I was waiting.
Oh man.
But I will say overall, 3 is definitely a pass. The gameplay could be better.
I was coming.
Welcome back. The gameplay could be better with 3. The content could be better with 3. And Nemesis is trash. So,
Yeah.
yeah. And yes, again, I played Code Veronica. That also did not add much for me, in my opinion. So, other than, I guess, context.
Well, it gives more depth with Claire.
Which I appreciate, but I could have gotten
And
that
you
in
get
the
to
full
learn
game.
about the Wesker family, which is important.
Again, could have been the full game.
It is. Veronica is a full game, man. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying that Veronica didn't need to exist. Everything in Veronica could have been in Resident
Had
Evil
to,
3.
because it has to explain the T virus.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the Wesker family. You got to understand the lore, man. Like,
I understand the
a lot of
lore.
the side games deal with side characters that are going to be important later on.
Ah.
Yeah.
I understand the lore, but like, there's too many side games. So, but that's a personal me problem, not a Resident Evil problem. So,
Nothing for you.
but now we get to the meat and gritty. We get to the one you've all been waiting for.
Resident
PP4.
Resident PP4.
So Leon strikes back.
Okay. I want to start this off by telling you all a story.
Okay. What's the story, Wishbone?
Imagine.
Tell your story, Cosmic Man.
Imagine. I want you to imagine a early high school version
If
of.
you will.
Right. Imagine, if you will, an early English. Imagine, if you will, an early high school version of Crash. A very early high school version. Almost end of middle school, early high school.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine this version of the man you all know and love entering high school.
La 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 la.
It was so confusing.
Apologies.
And imagine him trying to make friends with new people. Imagine him trying to, like, fit in with crowds, eat high school lunch, trying to just hang out with people after school. Now imagine you find out that a lot of your friends, after you get to know them for a while and hang out with them, are really into one particular game.
Oh boy, let's see where this is going.
One game that
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
no.
There,
Imagine
There we go. I got Iron's attention.
There you go. Imagine they're into one very specific game, and they're so into that game that they make that game their whole identity.
Oh no, one of those people.
Not just their whole.
Doritos, Call of Duty Mountain Doritos.
I really did summon him.
You, why'd you summon him?
That was actually really funny.
That was funny.
He saw his opportunity and he
saw
took it.
I'm glad. Ladies and gentlemen, Ironhide 154. That was his
That was a
cameo.
good one. That was a good one. Clap.
Clap, clap.
to you.
Clap, clap. All right.
Clap, clap.
So imagine this one person makes this game their whole identity. But now imagine that they frolic with their friends in high school and start making this one game their whole identity. Now imagine an entire clique and group of people who are very solely into this one game. And they will not and cannot stop talking about it.
Is this my intervention for Kingdom Hearts?
Oh boy.
Man.
That's for a stream for another day.
We don't have enough time
We don't
to
have enough
discuss
time for
that.
that.
That's gonna take like 2 days straight.
That's a part 1, part 2 kind of thing.
Or
Not including the breaks.
2 over 365 days.
Ah, boo.
Boo.
Batman, Batman, Batman.
Wow.
What the fuck is even that?
I know, he's being a dork.
Hey, Iron, I have some words for you.
Go fuck yourself.
Damn.
I'm kidding, that was rude.
That was
That
funny.
was
That was
We love
funny.
you, Iron.
Yes, I'm listening.
What?
Wow, Ironhide finally hit puberty. Check that out.
Right?
Oh my god.
It finally happened.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. I got this. Give me 1 second.
Are you gonna ban him from the channel?
Oh my god, you Batman.
no. I got this. I got this. Hold on.
Yes!
Nice.
And that's it. That is it, guys. I only do it for the girls in the game.
There you go. All right, Iron, you need to leave for real. We're having a discussion on Resident Evil. I love you.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Well, I'm still listening and watching.
Good.
Quick, Crash. Ban him from all your channels. Ban him now. You can't watch.
Do it.
Oh no, I already privated the channel.
Get
Oh,
wrecked.
damn. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah. So, point is, Resident Evil 4. I'll cut right to the chase. Every person that I knew in high school would not stop talking about Resident Evil 4. And
For good reason.
and specifically, they would not stop talking about one particular aspect.
Oh, it was the merchant. Easily. Had to be.
No, not the merchant. No.
Really?
No.
No.
Luis.
No.
Is
The-
it-
Krauser.
No. Just you're
Ramon?
gonna keep guessing,
Salvador?
aren't you? Oh my god.
Sadler?
John
John Cena.
They were not talking about the gameplay. They were never talking about the story. They never talked about the controls. They never talked about the music, the atmosphere, the graphics, how they improved. They never talked about the combat. They never talked about the game itself.
Okay.
You know
We
what?
talked about
See
only
where
about
this is going.
You know what I had to fucking listen to all throughout high school?
Leon Kennedy's hot.
Leon fucking Kennedy. That's all
okay.
they ever talked about.
Oh, so that. Oh.
That's all they ever talked about.
So it. Oh, that tainted for feud.
That's all they ever fucking talked about.
Oh my god, his mic is peaking.
I
This is
know.
hilarious.
Damn,
Wow.
bro.
Okay, but no, that makes more sense now as to why you don't like Leon. Now I have context.
Okay. That does
And-
make sense.
As such,
Drink water, please.
I'm on it.
Restore your voice, please.
I can actually
Take a
understand
throat
that kind of
lozenge.
frustration, just not without the anger. Like disliking something because so many people talk about it.
Yeah, I get that.
To this day,
man.
I still
Like,
haven't seen Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh no.
That's yeah.
I got a half hour into it and went, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very hit or miss movie.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
It's very niche for some people.
It is. So
Everybody talked about it in junior high.
they really did.
Anyway,
But
Yeah.
Napoleon
Got a
Dynamite.
Leon in your throat?
Napoleon Dynamite is a good movie. But getting back to the topic, point is, I actually played Resident Evil 4.
Oh,
I actually did play it, and I actually wound up beating it.
nice.
I never 100%ed it, but I played it and I beat it.
Wow, fake fan.
And the point is, after I played it, I was like, you know what? I appreciate them trying to do a different direction. But overall, the game itself fucking sucks my taint. It is the worst game in the whole franchise. It is the absolute worst installment in the entire franchise, not just for Leon Kennedy, but because it completely 100% misses the entire point of what made at least the first 3 games actually decent.
Well,
Just listen. This has been something that has been building for years, and I'm getting it off my chest. No one gives a flying fuck about any of the horror elements in Resident Evil 4 because there is none. The only thing,
Bullshit. Yes, there is.
oh, I beg to differ, buddy.
the only thing that people care about is the action, the combat, the shooting, and Leon Kennedy. That is
Very
it.
much incorrect. Incorrect.
And then
I
it is
100% disagree.
No, that's
And yeah, that's where my spicy take comes in. Because I hear absolutely fucking nobody on Earth talk about how scary the game is, or how the jump scares are good, or how some of the enemy designs are good, or how even the music is good.
Man, you need to talk to different people. like,
I
Yeah,
talk to a lot of people. The
a
point
lot
is,
of wrong
They
ones apparently.
didn't talk about the design, the enemies, the bosses, because those are some of the most memorable characters in the franchise.
Fucking chainsaw guy.
You can remember Salazar being a little bitch. It's ridiculous.
Or the Regenerators and the
Oh my
Iron
God.
Maidens.
The
The Regenerators still freak
terrify
me out.
That's actually
Yeah,
the
just-
scariest part of the game.
The breathing alone.
That
And the
gave me
twitching of the
nightmares for
bodies.
months.
And those fucking flying bug things. Oh,
Oh yeah, the I want to say Gyarados, but I feel like
yeah,
that's a wrong
the
enemy.
flying bug things were definitely the
Oh,
worst.
dude, you had to freeze them.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Yes, I remember that, and that was terrifying.
Okay,
It was.
so what do you mean?
yeah, that's only like one part of the game.
Yeah, it's-
Another part of the game that I don't like is
Ashley,
was it the Ashley segment?
it was the Ashley segments.
that is fair.
yeah.
That is
The
very fair.
original was
a major-
bad.
that's
It
a
was
major
bad.
complaint.
Yeah,
I will agree with you on that.
the Ashley
Until-
segments are pretty bad. So I look. I don't mind having to lug around an NPC, especially a useless cunt who basically has like no depth perception whatsoever. But like at the same time, like if you're gonna create a character for a game that is supposed to have good combat skills, is supposed to aid you on everything, at least make the NPC somewhat comparable.
Okay.
That's like look, and I don't mind if like it's done on purpose where the NPC is meant to be dumb on purpose and it's like oh you're saving somebody. I'm fine with that. I've done missions like that.
Can't do anything, Leon. Help me. I'm a helpless 18-year-old girl.
Girl.
Also, little side note: did you know the voice actress for Ashley is
wait,
the same
do you
voice
know
actress
this?
as Sandy from
Yeah,
SpongeBob?
Yes, I am
Really?
aware of that.
Once you hear it, you cannot unsee
Dude,
it.
I heard about that yesterday. I learned about that.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it like 2 weeks ago. It blew my
I was
mind.
like, wait, what?
Yep.
Also, do
And
you
then-
want to hear my funny experience with Resident Evil 4? Do
What was that, Nix?
you want to hear my funny experience with Resident Evil 4?
Sure.
Okay, so a bit of a lore drop here. So Resident Evil 4 was actually the first Resident Evil game that I have personally played. So when it came out on the GameCube, I actually came out the same weekend that my family was going up north in Arizona into the woods to basically hang out in a cabin in the middle of the woods. So keep that in mind, which will be very important here in just a few minutes. So it was me and my cousin. My cousin had just recently moved from Alaska to Arizona. And so we're going up north. We go to the cabin. And we're both just like, yeah, I want to play Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I want to play it first. No, I want to play it first. We're fighting over like who's going to play it first. And so, of course, we ended up, rochambeauing for it, and I won. So it's like, cool. So we started playing. And like that first little bit where like they're going through the woods and you go into that guy's
Yeah.
house and he attacks you. Yeah, after that, I was just like, okay, you can play. And she's like, no, yeah, I insist you play. I'm like, no, you can play. Like, just the two of us were, like, freaking out. And then, of course, it didn't get any better once we got actually into the village and there was the chainsaw guy. Like, that's where we're definitely, like, tapping it like hot potato. We're like, nope. But yeah, imagine playing that in the middle of the woods at night in a cabin.
Okay, that would be
Very
a
atmospheric.
That would
cool
be-
experience.
Yes.
It was honestly, like, nerve-wracking for a junior high school version of me. But now I'm like, oh, I'd love to do that again. That'd be so much fun.
that would actually be a really cool experience. But
Yeah.
so here's my thing. I can get past some of the absolute dog shit tanky controls with Resident Evil 4. I can get past
God.
I can get past the America Bald Eagle Cheeseburger Explosion action aesthetic starring Leon S. Kennedy and only Leon S. Kennedy. Right? I can get past that. I can even get past some of the let's just say grotesque horror that's definitely more emphasized in Resident Evil 4. Because for me, I like, again, a very specific types of horror. Gross horror and gore horror is fine in doses, but when you make that like almost the entire thing, unless you're playing it up for comedy, like say Ren and Stimpy, or like a like Drawn Together, or like a really shitty like animated show, then when you constantly do that, it loses its je ne sais quoi, if you will. So, but what I can't get past is honestly the bland story, Leon S. Kennedy, Ashley being, again, a useless word I'm not going to repeat because I can only curse so much on YouTube. Leon S. Kennedy, the tanky-ass shitty controls, Leon S. Kennedy, the fact that, honestly, people, because Resident Evil 4, to actually quote Nyx, was their first entry into the Resident Evil 4 franchise, and people will not to this day shut the fuck up about Resident Evil 4 and make it their whole identity. Leon
Because it's a great game.
Because it's a shit game. Resident Evil.
Your opinion is shit.
There you go. And because of, again, what's that, Nyx?
They fixed a lot of that in the remake, though.
Yeah, try out the remake. The remake, is honestly phenomenal. Like gameplay wise, they make the story a little bit better.
Ashley's tolerable in that.
Yeah,
She
no,
is
she actually
tolerable
is great.
in that.
Yeah, no, she is. Like, she even has a section by herself. You play as her.
Yes,
Which
and
is
it's fine.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Like, I mean that the best possible way. It's fine.
That's fair. Overall, I think because of personal trauma, because of how dog shit the controls are, because of people's fan obsession with it that ruined the game for me, and because, again, of Leon S. Kennedy, and because of, again, because it's more of an action game and loses its entire horror element minus the monsters and creatures, I don't like Resident Evil 4. I think it's dog shit.
Around that time, that's when they started doing the action stuff. Anyway.
And I don't like the action stuff in Resident Evil. I'm a purist, okay? Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 I like because, again, it's horror focused. I don't want Resident Evil to be purely action focused. I want it to be horror focused.
Well, it's
Which
action
brings us
horror.
to 5.
Yeah.
Then we get to 5.
Now, are y'all ready for an actual wildly unpopular opinion?
Oh, hold on. Are we about to go on to Resident Evil 5?
We are.
Man.
Okay, hold on. So before we do that, so you say Resident Evil 4 has absolute dog shit tanky controls, right? In your words. Okay, so genuine question. Why do you say that about 4, but you're cool with 1 and 2?
Here's why. The tank controls in 1 and 2 feel satisfying when you power through the tank controls, when you discover new areas, when you take down an enemy, when you actually when you shoot a shotgun or a gun or a bullet right in 1 and 2 and you use the tank controls, they feel to me more like Doom controls. And because of that, it feels more satisfying when you take a motherfucker out. In 4, it doesn't feel satisfying. I don't get that satisfaction of, oh, I really killed a guy. I don't get that oomph when I kill someone in 4. When someone drops dead from a grenade or an explosion or a shotgun or a pistol or whatever, I don't get that oomph factor. I don't get that reverb, that sort of like satisfying feeling. It just feels like they're fucking, oh, this guy's dead. That's it. They just flop. So in 1 and 2, I feel like 1 and 2 specifically sort of perfected that.
Okay, counter argument. So it's been well over like 15 years at this point since I've played the original games. So one thing that I do blatantly remember, you could be looking at a zombie point blank with your gun right at their head, you fire, and you can still miss.
Yeah,
Yep.
those aiming things was bad.
The weapon controls in the original games, while nostalgic, were horrendous.
You had to have the bestest luck and the bestest angle to shoot perfectly.
That shit was luck
Which
based.
is why it
Yeah,
makes
so
it more
it's-
satisfying.
Different strokes, but okay, I can accept that.
Which is why it makes it more satisfying. Here's the thing. When that happens, and when you constantly die from something, retry the level again, retry the save point. When you finally get past that point, it feels earned. In 4, it doesn't feel earned. It's really as simple as that. It just
To be fair,
doesn't feel earned.
I would say with the original, yes, but with the remake, I feel like it's a lot better.
Now,
Agreed. They fixed it in the
yeah,
in the remake.
you need to play the remake.
I will say this. I might check out the remake in the future, but for now, I've got plenty other games that are on my table.
I will buy it for you. I will give you the gold edition.
Oh, fuck. So,
Don't
plus,
tempt me.
And you will play it.
plus, I mean, I've got 2 sponsored streams coming up soon. Cough, cough. Wink, wink. So,
La-di-da, look at Mr. Man over here.
all right. So,
His sponsored streams, he's too good to be playing Resident Evil.
well, yeah. One of them literally is I'm getting basically promoted to play Metal Hellsinger. So, bit of a
Yeah,
Okay.
bit of a little surprise for the stream, but yeah, we're gonna be doing a sponsored Metal Hellsinger stream soon. So,
Well, hot damn.
yeah, they were
Oh
kind
my
enough
god, you're gonna be listening to metal. Oh my goodness.
I know, it's almost as if we released a Patreon video about that. Cough, cough.
What a wild time to be alive.
I know.
Support his Patreon, folks.
Yeah. So, anyhow, so overall, Resident Evil 4 is dog shit. Moving on. Resident Evil 5.
Resident Evil 5.
I know, Void. I understand, Nix. You're mad. I understand. I get it. I get it.
No, I'm more mad about 5.
Resident Evil 5.
Honestly, there was no challenge. Like, even on the hard difficulty, no fucking challenge.
Yeah, I
The only
100%
challenge
agree.
was your AI buddy would be in the way.
Yeah, Sheva sucked as an AI.
Sucked ass. Oh my god.
Also, to be fair,
One of those games you need to have a
when I do it, and I understand it, I actually played it with my partner at the time, so that did help.
Okay.
Yeah. Resident Evil 5. An improvement on 4, but not by much.
What?
Not even. I think
It's worse. What are you talking about?
No. You misunderstood what I just said. an improvement on 4, but not by much.
How does it improve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain.
Okay. For one, obviously, I'm going to say this outright. Unlike Resident Evil 4, where everybody wanted to basically be the sperm in Leon's balls, Chris,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Chris and Jill, their characters and the story in 5 actually tries to sort of like implement a little more of like not the horror that I wanted, but at least kind of tries. And on top of that, like, it's an action game, and I still don't like that it's an action game, but it tries to give you an idea of some horror and survivor horror elements with it still that are there, but again, Resident Evil 5 definitely isn't a great game. It's still kind of ass. But
Yes. Okay, but
at least there is some attempt at actually reworking and reframing a lot of stuff. And that's kind of the thing. Resident Evil 5, it introduces a lot of different weapons and a lot of different feel to the weapons, to where the tanky control that I was previously talking about in 1 and 2 is kind of middle of the road for me. It's not great, but it's not like the worst feeling. If that makes sense, it's just kind of there. And I wish they could have done a little more with it, but I managed to at least still play the game. On top of that, the boss battles in 5, I will actually say a positive. Some of the boss battles actually felt a little satisfying in 5.
which ones?
Some of them more...
Not counting any of the Wesker ones.
Not counting any of the Wesker ones, some of the more, like, bigger brute guys in some of the smaller areas. I specifically remember, like, this bright orangey kind of cornfield area that, like, took forever for me to switch back and forth between Chris and Jill to figure out and, like, actually take down the guy with explosives, which actually kind of felt a little satisfying.
Hold on. You keep saying Chris and Jill. Are you thinking of the right game?
Sorry, wait. Yeah, no, I'm on
Chris
the
and
wiki.
Sheva.
Okay, because I'm on Resident Evil 5's wiki page. It says Chris and Jill.
Jill
For the
is a part of
DLC,
the
sure.
Story, but she's an
okay.
antagonist.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
is, however, in the I can't remember the name of the DLC,
there's
but she was in the
DLC
DLC.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
There's-
Sheva and Chris. My bad. That's
Okay.
I'll correct that. Sheva and Chris, but
Okay.
Sheva and Chris, I actually feel like they fixed the sort of combat issue that I had with, like, the previous game too, where, like, the AI and, like, the back and forth of the NPCs feel like there's been a little bit of a rework. So, like, and on top of that, the plot, I gotta be honest, the plot's all over the place with 5. It really is. It's a lot of just virus talk, bureaucracy talk, fucking talk involving like certain callbacks to other characters. Like this is a game where if you were a casual player like me, right, you would be lost. But if you were like a devout fan, like you guys are, there's a lot to chew through. And we do have to address one thing. Yes, I am aware that there were allegations of racism in the game itself, too. It is a depiction of certain things that was not acceptable back then and is not acceptable now.
That was just IGN, though.
Yeah,
be
in
honest.
depictions of racism, it takes place in Africa.
It's in Africa, man.
Right.
Resident Evil 4, you're in Spain. You're killing Spaniards.
Spaniards, yeah.
Yeah.
In 6, you're killing Chinese zombies amongst like Northern European and everything. And
Yeah!
the whole
Resident
IGN racism
Evil's-
thing was bullcrap. That is
I'll be
such
honest, I know
a
nothing
straw
about
man
sex
argument.
besides there being, like,
Well,
5
and that's
different
why
campaigns.
that's why I did a blanket statement. It's not appropriate then, it's not appropriate now. Simple as that.
So who should they be killing then?
Boulders.
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 All boulders deserve to die.
Probably the two
Boulders.
Punch all of them.
Punch them directly into the lava.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of the point. So also fuck you, I do talk a lot with my hands. So here's your Italian fingers, by the way. Don't think I didn't see that message. So point is,
Baba da boopy spaghetti.
well, I grew up watching a lot of cartoons too, and a lot of TV shows and movies, so I do talk a lot with my hands. But
Yeah.
point is, Resident Evil 5 it's not great, but it tries to improve.
Okay. One other question that I have.
Yes.
You said that 5 improves on the like survival horror element compared to 4. How is that?
I feel like with 5, when I was playing it years ago, and even probably like maybe a while back with some friends, there were legit moments with like jump scares, with the designs of certain monsters and creatures, with sort of the environments a little bit, that feel like, even though this is more action oriented, it still tries to scare you. It still tries to like get at you a little bit. It's not much. It's in little bits here and there, but Resident Evil 4 didn't scare me worth shit. Resident Evil 5 actually kind of scared me a little bit. And
Okay.
if a game scares me and succeeds at doing that, I have to give credit where credit's due.
Okay. But that also does not discount from the fact that Resident Evil 4, regardless of how much it scared you or did not scare you, Resident Evil 4 genuinely did have more survival horror and just general horror elements. Yes, it was fairly heavy on the action compared to previous titles, but it was more, in my opinion anyway, more horror-based and with a heavy emphasis on action. Whereas Resident Evil 5, and we'll get to 6, was much more action-heavy and less horror-heavy, which it did have its horror moments. There were some parts that were like, oh, that's ooky.
Yeah.
But I am on the exact opposite of that spectrum with you. I think 4 definitely scared me more and still does to this day.
Jam doors still scare the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
Even to this
But-
day.
then Resident Evil 5, while I honestly do enjoy playing that game from time to time, I do have fun with it. It does not scare me in the slightest.
I never got scared in 5. Like it. No.
See, and
Like the
I'm
mutations were interesting. The body horror, but it was
And there's
just.
Irving, that
Yeah.
character.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, there was one press coming up here in the Resident Evil 4 segment. Without Resident Evil 4, we would not have Haunting Ground and Devil May Cry.
Absolutely agree. We would not have
true.
Devil May Cry.
I will give credit where
because-
credit's due. Fine. Without Resident Evil 4, we wouldn't have DMC. That is fair. I will give credit
Resident
where
Evil
credit's due.
4, just from a gameplay standpoint and like overall
Dude,
world
it-
building, that game was fairly revolutionary
It
for
pioneered the
the market.
over-the-shoulder shooting.
I will give credit where credit's due. Like I said, I appreciate the existence of Devil May Cry, and I like most of the Devil May Cry games. So that's not even a hot take. That's just common sense. Most of the DMC games are great, but we're not talking about DMC.
But what about Haunting Ground, though?
That's actually Capcom's. That's survival horror. It's like
Which one's
one of
Haunted
the-
Ground?
Haunted Grounds with the girl and the dog.
Yeah.
Haunted
Which the dog
Ground
actually
game.
Or-
Where she's being like tailed by. odd
And the game
creatures.
can fuck with your mind because it deals with psychological horror.
So, okay, I do remember very briefly renting this from Blockbuster years
It's actually
ago.
the most rarest Capcom game.
I
Fun
do
fact.
I do
'Cause it was
remember.
fucking weird.
But see, okay, Haunting Ground is a good example of horror that I like because of the psychological bullshit.
And
Because
it's supernatural too.
because of supernatural,
Yeah.
because it fucks with your head, because it leaves emotional and mental scars, because it's a puzzle, because it's just abstract horror. I like that shit. Give me the shit that's gonna fuck me up for a couple nights, not the shit that's gonna go kaboom or stab.
But that's what 5 does.
But that's why I said at the beginning, it tries to improve itself, but not by much. Again, Shadow, you are misunderstanding what I said because you are not listening.
I am listening.
Oh, he's listening.
So, okay, fair, you are listening. But that's the thing. Overall, RE5, that's how I feel. So, but Koza brings up a good point. I have the reverse thing. I think RE5 did more than RE4 in terms of that specific thing with like the survival horror. So, also, Shadow, you brought up a good point too. Resident Evil 4, without it, we wouldn't have some of the actual control styles that we have in modern day gaming.
If it wasn't
'cause,
for
like,
Resident Evil 4, we wouldn't have the controls of Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you are correct. That is
Like, I mean, look at games that like came out after Resident Evil 4, like Gears of War. You got all these other games that started doing the third-person shooter, and it stayed.
it did. You're right. You're absolutely right. Now
And it's still here.
it's still here, and
It's
they've
still here to this day.
improved on it. Is the point?
Yep.
They have.
Sometimes. Depends on the game,
That's
really.
true.
It does.
It really does depend. So, folks, this is a good time as any for us to take a fat piss. So, everybody, you've got 3 minutes. Go take a piss.
That's a long
Fuck
piss.
Fuck you, I'm taking 4.
Because we're gonna tackle Resident Evil 6.
Bleh.
Oh boy.
Spoiler:
I know nothing
it's
about that
it's meh.
Apart from the big monster thing, other than that, I know nothing
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. No, you're right. But we'll go into detail in a moment. Everyone, go piss, girl.
I have to go basic turkey.
Slicing our turkey.
Oh yeah.
Is that a euphemism?
No, we're actually having
Yeah.
turkey for dinner.
Oh,
Well, it's late dinner, but whatever.
Yeah, I've been asleep all day.
I feel like the general consensus of what we all thought of Crash's take on 5 versus 4, it could be
Yeah.
perfectly summed up like this. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Wrong one.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, bareback.
Stinky. Stinky.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Pass the cranberry sauce. I have mashed potatoes. Oh, the turkey looks good. Fucking love that song. Okay.
All right, is everyone present and accounted for?
Yo.
Okay, my
I am.
I think we're missing Shadow. I take it he went to use the restroom or grab a drink.
nice here.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. All right. Whoever's playing music, keep it on a low volume just so we don't get copyright striked.
It was a reel, and
Oh, never
it
mind.
was someone singing about poo poo and pee pee.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was just legit music. I was like, wait a minute. So, also, before we continue, quick addendum. Shadow, sorry for getting snippy with you earlier. You were paying attention to the thing that I said earlier. But also at the same time, like, do you understand why I'm very picky with Resident Evil so far? You're one of my best friends in the world, so you understand how my brain thinks.
Yeah, I
Like,
understand.
there's just something about 4 that just really just scratches an itch that makes me want to, like, kick a dog.
What
So,
the fuck?
Well, I would strongly recommend, honestly, you try out 4 Remake.
Remake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remake is honestly, like, I am biased. I
That's
love
fair.
the original,
That's fair.
and I love 4 Remake. 4
And-
Remake does genuinely improve on.
It proves a lot of
just
stuff,
about
even
everything.
the horror.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Like you will love it a lot more.
Dude, I might
I
still
would.
have a clip somewhere on my computer
I
of
probably would.
my very first jump scare with the regenerators.
God, man.
Yeah. And obviously, Nix, I don't actually mean that. That was just a dark comedy joke.
Which joke?
The kicking the dog thing.
No, I know.
Okay. You responded with what the fuck, and I was like, oh no. So.
No, that's just my usual reaction. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay, cool. It sounded like you were genuinely concerned. Like, he's not gonna actually kick a dog, is he?
That was just a
Oh,
boy,
I
that
didn't
escalated
kick a
quickly
dog.
kind of reaction.
Yeah. Okay. I have root beer. I have pita chips that I got from Kava because I went to Kava for lunch during work and it was delicious. And I have something real quick off topic. If you are ever near a Target, go specifically to their produce section. Go to where their hummus is. And I want you all to get their brownie batter dessert hummus. It is fucking delicious. And as my friends, you have to try it. It is less than $3 to buy. It is so good. So, and it's not sugary. It's not at all super sugary.
I'll have to see I'll have to see if it's at any of the stores near me, because I don't think there's a Target anywhere near where I live.
Fair enough. So, all
I
right,
barely shop at Target.
fair. So
I
how?
work at Albertsons.
God, I miss Albertsons. I miss their fried chicken. Oh,
Store.
Oh, dude, like I was just in New York about 2 weeks ago. I fucking love Wawa, dude.
I'm hoping with the Vegas trip I get to experience Wawa for the first time. So
Oh,
Is
yeah,
Wawa even in Vegas?
probably.
probably. So
Oh, I thought it was more of like a East Coast type of thing, like or like Southern.
it's like a little mix of both, I think, but it's slowly blending. So, also, this goes without saying, obligatory, but donate to the Vegas fund so I can have money towards my Vegas trip. Links are in the chats. So, anyhow, how do we want to do this with Resident Evil 6? Do we want to go in depth or just a quick vote of hands?
I would say quick brief through.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Resident Evil 6 obviously has a reputation by the fans and by the community and by a lot of people that Resident Evil 6 is not that great.
It's the worst game in the mainline franchise.
It's the worst
100%.
game in the mainline franchise, yeah.
It almost killed the franchise.
It almost did.
Actually, wait. I have a good bait for this. Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 7.
Yep.
Yeah. You
It's
know,
really funny. I watched the 30th anniversary. They did the safe rooms, like compilation
Yeah.
for all games. They skipped 5 and 6.
That's really funny.
You know that's that bad.
That's bad. That's bad if that happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, Resident Evil 6 takes everything that I've had issues with in the past with the games, amps
Do you
it.
like zombies? Do you like Call of Duty? Do you like third-person shooter? Do you like Resident Evil? Boop. There's 6.
Well, fuck you. You're not getting Resident Evil, but you're getting the rest.
Yep.
Yeah.
The one, I guess, positive that I will give Resident Evil 6. No, this is genuinely the only positive that I have for the game. While playing with somebody else as the other AI partner, it can be an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, co-op
But-
is fine, but
If you play it solo, it is a miserable
that's
slog.
me with 5. I actually beat it by myself.
Oh, dude, I've never played that game with anybody else. I've only played it solo.
I tried playing 6, and it was just
Whoa.
Dude,
by myself.
when 6 first came out, keep in mind, I'm pretty sure statute of limitations is over on this.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I pirated it. I wanted my money back.
Oh, damn.
It was that bad.
Well, the thing is, too, they added mechanics that you had to, like, look up because they didn't have anything. Like they added stuff and they just never showed it or did any tutorial for it. It's like what?
Oh. Yeah, and one of the other things I know is that it has the longest helicopter crash ever.
Oh,
Good
my God.
Christ.
Oh man.
You know what? I do have one other positive of 6. The like final boss like thing that you fight in the Chris story, it's called like House or something. That thing is genuinely imposing. It does look very freaky. It's almost eldritch. I will absolutely give them that. The character design on that creature was horrific.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the game is straight fucking microwave dog shit. It was bad.
I think the only thing I liked is when Leon and Chris met for the first time ever.
And they were
so I
about
was
to
like,
shoot each other.
Yeah, I was like, oh, neat.
Well, it was nice meeting you. Time to die. So, but yeah, Resident Evil 6.
I know Claire. Claire, how do you know that name?
Yeah, no, he had that moment. I want you to fuck my sister.
Be my brother-in-law.
Continue the
You do
bloodline.
it so
Continue
well.
the Redfield
The
bloodline.
incest continues.
No, that's been a meme for years now. After 5. Oh man.
Oh, so they tried to pull a Star Wars.
No, like it's been like a Chris meme for like years. Because like he's the last Redfield and Claire's not doing anything.
Oh, that makes
So
sense.
he's trying to get people to fuck Claire to continue the name.
But yeah, Resident Evil 6. Hated by a crash, hated by the fans, hated by the community. Not much to say. They said it best. They said it best.
I have a fun fact. One of my friends actually loves 6. I'm just like,
Are they
I
on
like that.
antipsychotic medication?
No.
The way you said no was like a disappointed no. It was like no. Oh. All right.
I say as somebody who's currently on 3 different kinds of medications for mental health, but you know, what can I say?
I'm on a few myself, so I get it.
I'm on that Xanax, lithium, and fucking Lunesta, baby.
I'm on fluoxetine, lignosulfonate, and hydroxyzine.
Oh,
Hydroxyzine. Hey, I'm a hydroxyzine person.
I do also have some hydroxyzine in reserve.
Hey,
I just use ibuprofen.
hey, listen.
Must be nice.
Listen, you can't have panic attacks and anxiety attacks and allergies if your body collapses.
God.
So,
Exactly. That's why I
Rain
take
over.
Lunesta.
all right. Now for
Good. In the redemption.
now for what I and I will say this very happily and very positively. Now for one of the games that got me back into Resident Evil.
I think everyone did, man.
Yeah,
I think
this is a very
everybody
common
It was
consensus.
a breath of fresh
one,
air.
one of the games that actually made me happy to enjoy a Resident Evil game.
Oh man.
One of the games that brought back, what was it? The horror element in horror. One of the games that actually had, what was it? Let me break out this this list that I have. Let's see. Hang on, let me get a piece of paper, just a fake one. Here we go. All right, let's see. Let's
Checking your
see.
notes.
Let's see. A great story, right? Great plot. Great characters. Great horror elements. Checked that off. Let's see. A great environment, like great cinematic energy. Let's see. A very fucked up family, but that adds to the horror. Let's see. Some canonical lore for all the lore heads and stuff out there. A special payoff for certain fans of certain characters. And, by the way, great controls. Yeah. We're talking about Biohazard.
It's funny because in Japan, you know what Resident Evil is actually called in Japan? It's called Biohazard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
7 is called Biohazard. Biohazard.
Biohazard.
Biohazard.
Biohazard.
And it's called
Biohazard.
Biohazard Resident Evil.
But do you know why it's called Biohazard? So the reason why it's called Biohazard in Japan and not here as well is because there's actually a band here in America called Biohazard, so they couldn't do it because of copyright reasons.
Yeah.
Artist copyright.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
The more you know. So yeah, Biohazard, great game. I love the isolation feeling that you get from beginning, middle, and end with this whole game as just a whole. I love the story because Ethan makes for actually kind of a really interesting, really intriguing character. I think he's interesting. I like
He is stale as bread, bro. What are you talking about?
I
Yeah.
think he was intended to be a blank slate. So
I
you
guess
which
so.
is
Agreed.
the point. I like the infected family stuff. I like how this diverges from the more action-oriented games. I like
find out
that
Lucas is a complete fucknut regardless.
you find out that he's a fucknut regardless. You find out that the game actually uses a first-person view. That's a little different.
That's kind of one of my negative points about
That's fair.
the recent games.
That's fair. So, this game literally took inspiration from like Saw, The Evil Dead, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The fact that a lot of the gameplay feels satisfying for most of it. I will say there are a few odds and ends that definitely could have been tweaked in terms of gameplay, in terms of like quick interactions, quick cutscenes, quick time events, stuff like that. But I mean, nothing that was like egregious, but nothing that wasn't like, oh, hey, this is the worst thing ever. It's just kind of like, this could have been better, that type of thing. The puzzles are actually satisfying. The atmosphere is really eerie. The story is good. The visuals with it, especially with certain scenes and a lot of the horror elements and how fucked up the family is. This was like getting an actual plate of like chicken parm after eating fucking microwaved bean and cheese burritos for a couple days. That's how this felt. This felt good. Biohazard is crash approved.
Okay, so Resident Evil 7, when I first got it, I was like, oh damn, a new mainline Resident Evil game. Why not? I'll try it. I wound up loving it, honestly, at first, and to this day, I do still enjoy the game. However, there are flaws in it. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
me personally, I thought the first-person camera view was interesting at first, and was a nice little change for Resident Evil, because it did add to the horror aspect, because boom, it is right there, it is in front of you, it's in your face. But the issue that I have mainly with the game is the weapon controls, because it feels so floaty.
It makes sense because Ethan is not gun trained, so it makes sense that it's gonna be floppy.
Right.
That is very fair. I will give you that. But oh wait, no, that'd be Resident Evil 8. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, I guess I can't continue on with that.
Nope.
Wow.
So
One of the other things, the wife, Mia, sucked all around. Oh my god, what a horrible partner.
I don't know. Mia's just like, oh man, I don't know.
She's just kind of
I've
there,
got this
but
job I
like,
can't talk about, but I'm going to lie the entire way through.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like,
yeah.
But to the horror elements of that game, honestly, were great.
They
Like,
were
oh,
fantastic.
dude.
two moments that stick in my head that I cannot get rid of were my very first experiences playing it when you're walking around in the bottom story of the house, like not long after you first
dude.
started, and Jack Baker comes crashing through the wall to stop
Yep.
you. I was
yeah,
playing that with my ex-partner, and she's just being my co-pilot and watching me play. We both audibly yelped.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now, I screamed the first time when that happened at my friend's house when I bought it, and we were like, "Hey, let's play it. Let's try it out." And we did, and I was screaming.
Yep. I when I first played it, I was screeching too. So
Like I knew it was coming, and I still screamed.
Same. That is the best part about it. You know it's coming. It's like, I see that destructible wall. Some shit's
Yeah.
gonna happen. And this motherfucker comes busting through with a shovel, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
exactly.
Then one of the other parts that sticks out in my head, also with Jack Baker, after that first little boss fight, and you're trying to climb up the ladder, he stops you and is like, welcome to the family, son. Or not that line. I can't remember.
You want to see something wonderful?
That,
There it is.
yeah. And then he pops himself in the head. That was genuine shock for me. I'm like, holy shit.
Especially just the way it looks, because it's
Like that was
almost it's like photoreal, but not photoreal. You know?
Yeah. So Resident Evil
RE
7,
engine, man, it's so good.
yeah, the RE engine is
that was the
phenomenal.
moment the game was like, I stand on business.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that moment the game locked me in. I'm like, okay, we're fucking doing this.
And then the mold came in. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh my god, what are these?
that is my
What are
issue.
those?
That is one of my issues with 7 is the enemies. It's like you have skinny goopy monster, fat goopy monster, crawly goopy monster.
Yeah,
You have
wasn't much
explosive goopy monster. You have some bugs. The enemy
got
variety
Bugatti.
sucked. Duh.
And obviously, we can't continue talking about Resident Evil without talking about another particular character that was introduced coming up.
Are you talking about when they brought Chris back at the end of 7?
Well, no, I mean that was actually kind of a neat reveal, but like no, we're about to talk about
8.
We're about to talk about 8.
The Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah, go ahead,
Tall vampire mommy. Oh lord.
get it all out of your system, everybody.
I love you. No.
Well,
Woman
I
can
do.
step on me anytime.
Well, I understand her appeal because trust me, that is in my wheelhouse.
I
My
love the way
issue,
Maggie Robertson plays her.
God, Maggie Robertson is a absolute amazing voice actress.
Yes.
So nice.
But the issue that I have is a bunch of the advertising showed her,
was-
and
it
it's
was
like,
her.
oh, she's gonna be in the main game. She's the first
Yeah.
one you take out.
Yeah, I was like, oh. Even Markiplier was like, why?
Yeah,
Why
she's
would
like,
you do that?
Is she coming back?
I know.
This is just no.
Just collects her dust and keeps it.
So we had Metal
Put it
Daddy
in a
always-
jar, boys.
Yeah.
But Metal Daddy though, Heisenberg.
I didn't like Heisenberg personally.
Woo!
I mean, it is Neil
Wow.
Newbon. I love Neil Newbon. Don't get me wrong. But I couldn't get into Heisenberg. Just something about him, he just kind of ticked me off in a way that I can't explain.
Oh, kind of like a certain character that has pissed me
No,
off.
very, very different feelings.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, now we got all the gooning out of the way.
It's cute you say that. We're about to get to 9.
Yeah, we're about to do because Leon had
Me and Nix are about to be insufferable.
And that's just the singers.
I know, I know.
Oh man, I could just hear the disappointment in his voice. He's like, "Oh no."
Hey, motherfucker, you know what you signed up for, bringing all of us on
I'm
this.
I'm aware. I know. Let's at least go over 8 real quick.
It's fair.
All right, Resident Evil Village.
Honestly, great game.
Honestly, great game.
I enjoyed it.
Don't break what's not broken.
I had a lot of downtime and beat it on its hardest difficulty.
Nah.
Yeah,
And I had
it's not
fun
that
doing
hard.
it. I was frustrated, but pleasantly frustrated.
Yeah. Yes. You know what? That's the tagline.
And
I was
that's
frustrated.
the Capcom way.
I was frustrated,
Sometimes sexually.
but
I had to get it out there. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear you said what?
I said sometimes sexually.
I didn't mean to
I'm
wheeze, but
sorry.
God.
I had to say it.
Oh man.
Put the spray bottle away. I don't need it.
bitch, you're gonna need the fire hose.
Oh boy, ain't you right?
spray bottle. Like, I'm gonna have you spray in my mouth.
Jesus, it just gets all right.
On my mouth while I
You're just like, what have I done?
It just gets worse.
I barely mentioned 9. What's going on?
All right, Resident Evil 8. Honestly, great game. Takes a lot of what I like from Resident Evil Biohazard, aka 7, and either tweaks it, improves it, modifies it, seasons it, kind of adds a little spice to it, adds a little more critical thinking to it, which I always appreciate that in a horror game. Adds a little more critical thinking to the boss fights as well too. Ooh. And like also has actually a pretty good solid gameplay and setting and a lot of really good variety. I understand that a lot of people criticize it for some of its puzzles and some of its performance issues on PC, but honestly, I thought the puzzles were okay. They weren't the greatest, but they weren't the worst, but they were above passable. They were above average. And again, some of the boss fights, while yes, some of them may have been just a little jank for some people to play, still pretty successful. This goes back to what I was saying with RE1 and 2. When I am shooting a motherfucker point blank in the head, or throwing a Molotov cocktail, or throwing a grenade, or getting a shotgun, or a laser cannon, fuck it, we're ratchet and clanking this shit, right? I want to feel the impact of that. I want to feel the depth of that. I want that satisfying hit to where, like, you want to smoke a cigarette afterwards.
Oh, so Crash can talk about shooting motherfuckers in the head, but suddenly I'm a terrorist when I talk about bombing the state of Oklahoma.
Again,
They've
It's a
had
joke,
enough of
Twitch.
it's a joke. It's a joke. All serious.
Bombing with love,
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
made of napalm. Anyway,
And love. God. Point is, the boss fights, despite their issues, are actually still good. And I understand some people have issues with them. I understand that not every Resident Evil game is going to have the best boss fights. Some are going to be letdowns. Some are going to be pretty good. But honestly, for a franchise like this, you kind of get what you get. But honestly, what I really appreciate more is just the fact that the gameplay, the settings, and everything about this one feels richer. It feels heavier. It feels like there's more dread, especially now that you have an idea about who Ethan is from the previous game. You're being rewarded more for that in this one. And again, a little bit of, canonical overarching lore with other characters and shit too for the old heads. So it's nice. It's quality. It's again, it's like imagine you got the previous game was a chicken parm. Imagine this is like a good meatball hoagie. You don't get it all the time, but man, sometimes you just want a meatball hoagie, man. You want that cheese and meat, and you want that sauce, and you want those balls. Like, I get the dirty joke out of the way, but
also, real
Yeah.
quick, when I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't say this. When you said old head, is it bad that my first thought went to Leon?
yes, you have a problem.
Yes.
I know I do. That's why I'm on medication.
Point is, it's a good game, and you know what? I highly recommend Village. If you have not played it,
Absolutely.
absolutely play it. It's
Me and
mwah.
me
Enjoy
and
your
Nix
time
have a
at
let's
the
play of it
castle.
with our friends' channel. So.
Yeah, go check out other
that.
people's Let's Plays and shit. In fact, I encourage you to check out other people's experience of the game, even if you've never played it, because everyone's experience with Village and even to some degree Biohazard is always going to be different for everybody. And that's what makes it good.
Though,
My only thing I do not like is Ethan's dialogue.
I can get past
is
that.
Bad. It is bad. He tries to do one-liners and he over-exaggerates a lot, and I'm just like, why?
The only good one-liner he has is against Moreau, and even that sucks.
Yeah, I agree. I was
You
just
died
like,
as you lived. Disgusting.
yeah. I was just like, oh, Ethan, what are you doing? Oh,
one other issue that I do have with 8, aside from the whole bait and switch with Lady Dimitrescu,
yeah.
is the dollhouse segment.
Oh,
So
The
good.
dollhouse
yeah.
segment. Really? You liked it?
I like the fetus part. that was it.
Okay.
Fetus
okay.
deletus.
I
Okay,
have automatonophobia, so that worked. For me.
Yeah.
I will give you that. The whole under section where
Yeah.
you lose all your weapons and shit.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good. But the part in the upper
After
area
that.
where you're searching for the doll,
That sucked. I
that
agree.
was awful.
That was dumb.
Yeah, that
I could
was-
agree with that. And it's easy too, because you could just
Very.
find
Listen
it.
to the giggle.
Like, you
You
can
can.
find the doll really easily.
Like if you have a good headset, you're golden.
Yeah.
For
You're
real.
golden.
Surround
And then
sound is
if-
great.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Now, before we get started with the final installment and the final almost part of this stream, I must warn you all now for those watching at home. And I'm going to be very honest with y'all. We're kind of getting into spoiler territory. And I mean this. We're getting into the nooks and crannies and hoo-has, if you catch my drift. The sweaty under parts of this game. So if you have not played the new Resident Evil,
Wait,
you might
I'm not done yet, dude.
you might not want to tune into this stream. So.
I think it took
I
me like
haven't
2 weeks
finished
to beat
yet,
it. This is
dude.
my weird schedule.
Well, then, how many people in this call have not finished it?
I finished
I
it.
have not
I finished it. I finished it the second day I had it.
Oh, Lord.
It was on a day off. I literally no-lifed it for like 10 hours straight.
That's fair.
Okay. So then, how are
Like,
we doing
I
this
only took as
then?
long as I did debate it, just because I wanted to savor it.
Because, oh,
Because 2 people here have not finished it. 2 people here have definitely finished it.
I feel like I can definitely talk about 9 without giving away spoiler elements, like just talking like gameplay or like enemy variety stuff like that. I feel like
Okay.
I can do that without spoiling things.
Okay. What about you, Void? Can you do the same thing?
I can try.
You can try.
Yeah.
Okay. I myself have.
How far have you gotten? Is my question. So
Yeah.
I've seen
we
that.
have an idea.
I am in Raccoon City right now
Okay.
So
with
you're
Leon.
okay. So you're a
Yes.
good bit into it.
Yeah. He is a very
Yeah,
good.
you're
chunk in
you're
there.
close to the end game then.
I figured.
Yes.
I figured.
Yes. So, obviously, for those watching at home, spoilers potentially, but even still, just to be safe, I'd rather inform you. Also, I have not played the new one. I have no current.
Yeah, because you have a Leon bias.
Right, yes, I do. But also because I have currently no plans to play it at the moment. I'll probably play it maybe in the future, but for now, I have other games I'm working on and other streams and other things that I am creating for all of you. With that in mind, RE9. I'm going to let the Peanut Gallery actually take over and talk about this. The floor is all yours.
So far, for me, personally, is the best Resident Evil so far, in my opinion. It is like close to RE9, or not, no, close to RE4. Sorry, that's just me. It has the perfect elements of action. It has a great horror segments that are perfect, and it's best of both worlds.
I would agree with you on that.
Yes, I would too. I like
It,
that. Like whenever you're playing as either Grace or Leon, the tone is completely different. Because with Grace, you feel her terror.
you
And with
feel
Leon-
anxiety. It's crazy. I'm just
Yeah,
like,
like-
oh my god, this poor
Yeah, especially
girl.
with first person, you can see her hand shaking when she's holding the
yeah,
guns.
it's wild. I'm just like, ooh.
And then you play as Leon, and he's just so
like-
world weary and tired that he's just like, oh, this shit again.
Yeah, this,
Dude is openly like
He's-
not roundhouse kicking, but he's like floating behind zombies and capping them in the back of the head. And it's like,
Oh,
oh,
and he's doing this at 49. Like, God, man.
And at almost 36, I couldn't do any of that.
I'd say at almost 35, I can't do any of that.
Like I'm enjoying the characters. Like I like Emily, the little girl.
Oh,
She's adorable.
she is.
Are you talking about Grace?
Well, Grace too, but like the little girl.
Oh,
the
Emily.
blind one.
Yes. Like I love the interactions between those two. Just it's very much like I don't know, just it's either a mother and a child or like siblings.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And it's just it's perfect because that just seems to be the kind of character Grace wants to be, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
And since I beat the game there's no real spoiler to this, but if you beat the game, in the bonus materials, you unlock a short video that just shows various motion capture parts, and like it's really cool. I like the guy that plays Victor because he looks exactly how you would expect with the way his voice sounds.
Oh,
Like Like I don't know how else to describe that, but when you see him, when you unlock that video, I would recommend watching it.
All
Like
right.
watching that. Anyway, that's my piece without spoiling anything.
This is definitely the most detailed Resident Evil as well. Like this is the best that RE Engine has been.
Absolutely, 100%.
Oh, you good, Crash? You're very quiet.
Yeah, I was letting you guys talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I was,
You don't know nothing about the game.
yeah.
that's true.
Yeah. I didn't hear anything from Void, though. That was the only one I was concerned about.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, like it has been a while since I had been so captivated with a new game to where I could not put it down. Like it enveloped me for the times that I've played it. Like, so for the record, I have done my first regular playthrough, and then I have also done my Insanity playthrough.
Oh Jesus!
I finished it. I did finish it.
Oh wow!
It's
I've
hard.
seen how the enemies react in Sanity mode. Nope, not doing that. that's a nope for me.
Oh, dude, I'm a glutton for punishment, and I love challenge runs in games. But it was hard, and honestly, like it was unfair, which it's meant to be. But no, the game was fucking solid. Like what everybody else said, the Leon parts are meant to be more action heavy, and they are.
Oh, yeah.
The Grace sections are meant to be more horror based and like anxiety inducing, and it works
It's
so
a survival
well.
horror back from 7, so it's like, ooh.
It is honestly the best parts of like, I don't know, I would say like
It's the
4
best of
and
7.
7 and 8.
Yeah. Yep. That's yep. That's
Out of the
good.
current trio of newer Resident Evil games, it is without a doubt by a mile the best.
The best one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
I
then
feel like
there's-
you would love
You're with- I just
RE9.
got
Crash.
dead, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna drop from the call for a bit.
And
Okay.
then you've got
Okay.
like with Leon, you actually get to see his like the trauma he gets when he gets to Raccoon City.
Yeah, like he
Just
genuinely
living
feels
everything.
remorse and trauma, and the guy is going through it. Like
Oh yeah,
you see
like, just-
flashbacks to 2 remake.
Yeah, which I think was kind of the point of it, like them doing that, just so they didn't have to recreate it.
Yeah, they
And-
could just port the assets in and just
Yeah.
kind of reconfigure it, which smart move.
Right. It was so good.
Oh man, what else can I talk about that isn't super spoilery?
Guns pack a punch, Crash. I will
Oh
tell you
my
that.
lord.
It's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
Good
best
to hear.
feeling
Good to hear.
with the
Dude.
guns.
Leon's big revolver.
Oh, his
starts with.
Requiem.
And that is
that's-
not a
that's what his-
euphemism.
That's actually, yeah, no, his revolver, which is called Requiem, is
Especially,
Oh.
again, not a euphemism, especially when it's in Grace's hand.
oh, poor thing. She cannot shoot that thing.
Again, not a
I feel
euphemism.
She would probably break her shoulder if she shot that gun in real life. And her
Yeah.
wrist. Yeah.
More her
Break-
face.
Because of the backfire on it, dude. It's,
Everything in the path of its recoil is just gone.
it's crazy. And the damage it does. Oh my god. So good. And satisfying.
Yes.
So, just to give you like a real world perspective of how powerful this 5-shot Magnum is,
Yeah.
the Requiem is chambered in 12.7 by 55 millimeter rounds. That is a rifle round, not just a regular rifle round. That is a sniper rifle round.
Oh.
yeah.
It is I guess like kind of close to like the 338 Lapua, that thing packs a fucking punch.
Oof.
And this is in a handheld Magnum. This thing is your like uber weapon. You get it from the start, but the catch with it, the ammo for it is very, very, very sparse. You can craft it at some points, but the materials you need to craft it are very few and far between. It is very much like you're coming up against a very big enemy and you don't want to waste all your other ammo, so it's like, all right, we're just going to use 2 shots of the Requiem. Bada bing, there it goes.
Yep.
It's glorious.
It is a great super weapon.
Fair. And I know a lot about super weapons with playing Ratchet and Clank and various other games in the past.
And
So.
the bullets have good impact on enemies as well.
They don't just impact enemies, they disintegrate them. They turn them into spaghetti.
Turns
They
their
have
heads into
piercing
mush.
damage. Even handgun bullets have piercing damage.
Yeah, it's dude, it's crazy. Like you
No.
shoot a limb, and they actually react to like limping a little. It's insane.
Now I'm just sad because I miss eating spaghetti.
Oh,
But also fair. I understand the point, but I do miss my spaghetti. Well, there you go, folks. RE Requiem, aka 9, is pretty good. You heard it from the panelist of judges, if you will.
one little thing that I want to add about 9 first. Because I feel like we've already gotten all of the Leon thirst out of the way, but this kind of adds to it, but there's a little bit of lore behind it. The reason why Resident Evil Requiem Leon is so appealing to so many people, and I'm pretty sure it was the game director who confirmed this. He said that the female staffers at Capcom in Japan were so insistent and instrumental on his character design to make him hot, which, you know what? Male developers do that to female characters all the time. I say this is very fair.
And it worked.
And boy, did it. But
every X-Men game, they did a lot of that shit.
Yeah. They were instrumental in making Leon look the way he is. Like, all of the creases in his skin because he's older, the slight, like, graying-ish of his hair, the, like, more gruff tone in his voice, stuff like that. They didn't want him to just sound like a carbon copy of RE4 Leon. It's like, this is many years later. This is, what, 30?
Same actor.
Yeah, same actor from RE4 Remake.
Which shows his range with one character.
And it's been 30 years after the events of, Raccoon City, so Leon's seen a lot of shit. He's gone through a lot of shit. My man is traumatized. But he's still out here trying to stop something that he was at the epicenter of. Which I would say shows more towards his like sense of like character and love for humanity overall. Because at this point, it's not just like an America oorah thing. It's like this is a world-ending thing, and he has some means to stop it. So he's gonna do it. He's gonna do his part.
Yeah, like, and as far as like the whole America hoorah thing was just because he was working directly with the president. Otherwise, he wants to save everybody he can because he's failed so many times, at least as far as he's concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wants to save as many people as he can to try to like atone for what he couldn't do in Raccoon City.
Yeah.
Which again, I'm not faulting that part. That's not the issue. I never.
It's just the people who liked him just over-liked him.
Yes.
Some people get way too parasocial with it.
Yes.
Yes.
Here's the thing. Look. I may not be into Leon fuck me harder Daddy Kennedy like everyone else is, right? But I at least can understand that there was a lot of craft and meticulous thinking and understanding and behind the scenes and building and design to making this character. And I respect all of the men and women and people of different identities, especially the women of Capcom, who really put the blood, sweat, tears, and possibly other fluids I can't mention on Twitch or YouTube, into creating this character. So I respect the craft, but he's just not for me. But I also understand that this character, canonically and lore speaking and story speaking, has definitely gone through some shit. And I understand that. I empathize with that. I too have gone through some shit. I have known many other characters who have gone through some shit. And I will say this too. I understand, and I'll say this in the most, I guess, subtle way while said person is in the other room resting. I understand what it is like to be overly obsessed and parasocial and in love with a person, a being, a entity, a character of flawless designs and architecture and curves and creases, everything down from their beautiful, shiny, very nice pink hair, all the way down to their very nice, not overly muscular, but still juicy legs and thighs, down to even the small little crevices around their body.
Just kiss already. God damn.
I understand.
Giving you shit.
I know. I understand. And I get it. I am still obsessed over said person to this day without being obvious. And I am in a relationship with said person. So I literally travel the multiverse with this person. I literally go to other planets with this person. But I also understand that sometimes you have to separate the art from the artiste. And at the end of the day, for as much as people want to violently empreg Leon, I'm just not into him. But
it's not so much that we want to empreg him, it's that we want him to empreg us.
Fair.
Gotta throw a little bit of it in there.
Fair.
You can have him.
Hey, more for me, buddy.
Yeah.
I know what I'm about.
Like I said, I'm straight, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate what's in front of me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the point. So with that, folks, we've covered every single mainline Resident Evil game. And overall, do I really still hate the franchise? It's complicated. It really is. I have a very deeply rooted love-hate relationship with this franchise. There are some games in the franchise that I do actually thoroughly enjoy, and even highly recommend you all play yourselves. There are some games that I wish would get thrown into the compactor, never to be spoken of again. And there are some games that I think are just kind of meh or passable. But do I really, really, really hate the franchise as the whole? That is the burning question that everyone has asked since the beginning of this 2.5 hour stream. No. I don't hate the entire franchise. I hate a majority of it, but there are a couple diamonds in the rough that even I can admit, damn, that's a good game. I may be very picky when it comes to my horror. I like different subsections and subjects of horror. I'm not into the popularized horror that a lot of people seem to like. But I can still appreciate at the end of the day that Resident Evil as a franchise is growing strong, has been strong, and continues to be wildly successful to this day. And although it's not entirely for me, it may be for you. And it may be for these people who have joined us tonight as well, too. But let's be honest, I know that most of the people here, except for one person, are probably going to leave this stream and look up porn of Leon F. Kennedy and just fucking jerk it all night long. So, now if we were talking Silent Hill, man, I love Silent Hill. I fucking love most of the games.
Wow, just like
Silent Hill's
so quick to
fantastic.
be like, I really love it.
I love Silent Hill. Silent Hill's great.
This one.
I want to tell you what just happened. So I have the Twitch stream pulled up. The second you mentioned Silent Hill, you got an ad roll.
Good. Comedy. Comedy.
No way.
The timing was hilarious.
You're welcome. I know my comedy.
Oh, dude.
So,
All right. One final question that I do have for you about Resident Evil franchise as a whole. If you had to rate it from 1 to 10, 1 being absolute miserable, horrendous dog shit, and 10 being the next best thing ever in life, where would you place the entire franchise?
a 3 out of 10.
Ooh, that's... Well, I have one thing to say to you about that.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, folks, this was the live season finale of Hot Takes. We can't end the stream without briefly acknowledging some of the wilder takes we've had this season. In fact, we've said some pretty horrendous things this whole season. We've talked about a lot more than I think a lot of people realize. In fact, we've even covered a lot of different topics that you may have even missed out on. So, and that's kind of the thing with Hot Takes. When I first started this series, it wasn't meant to just be this thing where, like, I spewed out random nonsense that was trending on social media and say, oh, I dislike this thing. No. The whole point of Hot Takes was to discuss things that I truly felt passionate about, that I had a very strong word to say about, a very visceral opinion of it, a very uncensored opinion. And it felt like a good way to get some rage out, some unnecessary anger out, a way to get sort of this boiling point out of my system, because as most people would generally tell you, I'm usually a pretty chill guy. I'm usually a pretty peaceful guy. So, at least a good 85% of the time, roughly. I still consider that like an A, maybe a B+. So, but we covered a lot. The Taco Bell Mexican pizza is still mid. The McRib is absolute trash.
Amen.
Yeah.
The Twisted Metal live service game shouldn't have been canceled, and that actually would have been good. Wendy's increased their prices on everything.
Unpopular opinion, Wendy's has always been dog shit. I will live and die by that.
I like the Baconator. That's about it.
I miss Wendy's. I can't eat it anymore because of health changes. It sucks. We finally got Coyote versus Acme coming out, so one good thing did come out of a hot take stream. So there you go.
When is that coming out?
This year, motherfucker. This year. Last I checked, I think end of summer.
Oh.
So it's
Alright.
coming soon. We also discussed the hypocritical bullshit involving PC and PlayStation players about account linking when Helldivers did their thing. And yes, I'm still on the side of PC players being fucking hypocrites, but that's, you know. We discovered that high school still never ends and why the mentality of that ruins relationships and friendships. The Warner Brothers Discovery merger was trash. We also discussed...
Any merger is trash.
Any merger is trash. We discovered that the flaming hot dill pickle Cheetos definitely were not great and overrated. And hey, we even tackled AI head on by kink shaming Disney's bullshit with their AI. Which, by the way, another good thing came out of a hot takes.
Sora is gone.
Sora is gone, and Disney's backing out of their $1 billion deal.
10
Womp.
billion, by the way.
10 billion. They're backing. They just saved $10 billion. So
Yeah, but they'll probably try to use AI somewhere else, probably.
yeah. Oh,
One last thing real quick before I forget that I sent it. I just sent you a picture on Facebook. It's a picture of different calibered rounds. That the very first round in the one that I sent you, that is your standard round that is in an AK-47, a 7.62 round. The second round there, that is what the Requiem shoots. And it's a handgun.
hang
A
on.
Magnum.
Hang on. Let me put the image on screen. Hang on.
Bro's gonna have...
Hold on, before you do that, can you actually do that on Twitch and YouTube without getting like demonetized?
It's a bullet. Yes, it's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes. If I'm showing just an image of a bullet, that's fine. So
Makes sense. 'Cause
Leon's
it's
got to
not
have like
physically
the
there.
wrists of steel to fucking hold that gun, dude.
yeah.
Now imagine if his wrist was around. Never mind.
My God. Hang on. Let me
I
do
gotta
it this
throw
way.
him in there.
I know you got to be a dork about it.
Meanwhile, Grace is looking at it like it's as big as my arm.
God.
I know. She's just like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this?
Oh,
what
wear
happens?
me
He
like
only
a
gives you
puppet.
one bullet. So dumb.
Hang on. It's not letting me put it on stream because of the way it's formatted, but well, I'll post the image somewhere online on the Discord for people to see. So,
There you go.
and
Yeah.
we did cover one other thing as voted and posted about by you, the community. We actually discussed your fast food takes.
Hey.
Yeah, a lot of you had some fast food opinions and why you think they're trash. So, but overall, I think discussing my personal feelings about Resident Evil as a franchise, at least the games, and inviting some friends on felt like a good finale, a good season finale. I felt like we tackled quite a bit and then some. So, and well, it goes without obviously saying, but there will be a season 2. I've already got a few things cooking in the furnace, so to speak.
In season 2 of Hot Takes, Crash changes his opinion on Leon Kennedy, and he wants to be his male wife.
What?
in season 2, Koza gets sent into fucking space with no oxygen.
Oh, that's.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time.
So, but I will leave you all with this. This is Hell Week after all. And part of Hell Week is, well, we're kind of, discussing hell as a whole. So, I leave you all with a question. If you can't take the heat in hell, then why did you tune in and jump into the fire to begin with?
Well, I live in Arizona. I already deal with the heat.
That is a good point.
That is a good point.
Also,
Considering I haven't
slight
been there in a year. So it's
slight
probably gotten
correction.
worse.
I said that first round was fired in AK-47s. That is very wrong. It was actually what was in like the M24 sniper rifle and M240 machine gun.
Ah.
It's a big ass fucking round. It has a big ol' actual. Oh god, there's so much powder behind that thing. It will.
It's a powder keg.
It will literally blow off the side of a barn.
Jesus Christ, man.
Old
hit
MacDonald
it, it
no
would take it
longer
out.
how to farm.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
E-I-E-I, ow. So, I don't know. I guess we could end this thing with a small sneak peek. I suppose I could give you all a small sneak peek as a little treat for watching the end of the stream. Why not? I suppose. Actually, Koza, this will scratch a specific itch in your brain.
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Titanfall.
Oh.
Woo.
Oh.
Oh, the silence.
That makes me sad. I miss Titanfall so much.
I know.
Oh, and
Dang.
this will scratch a part in a Shadow's brain. Drop culture.
Oh. Oh. How dare.
Those are 2 topics that we'll be covering in season 2.
Oh man. Ooh.
Titanfall and drop culture. Specifically with the drop culture thing.
Like which part? There's a lot of things in that.
The fucking, oh, you have to log in on a website at a certain time and have a ticket, and the website crashes and you don't get the thing, and scalpers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, a lot of stuff like that. So, anyhow, everyone, tune in tomorrow because we have not 1 but 2 sponsored streams tomorrow as we wrap up Hell Week. We will be playing the Hellsinger game, so that will be fun. And we've got a special one-off adventure from the Mrs. Hadako as she travels to a period in time to play a card game.
Ooh.
Gentlemen, any last thoughts?
There were a lot of opinions said tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what else I can say that may or may not go against Twitch and YouTube's TOS, so that is all I will say.
Fair enough. With that, audience, have a great night, sleep tight, and keep the fire burning.
Unless you have chlamydia.
Really? Right on my ending screen you say that?